This ubiquitous writing tool, costing mere pennies, secretly fueled a global revolution in communication and changed the course of history. Its silent impact reshaped how ideas were shared, secrets recorded, and even how wars were fought. Before its arrival, writing was often a cumbersome, messy affair, confined by inkwells and frequent blotting. Imagine a world where every signature, every quick note, demanded careful preparation and immediate cleanup. This laborious process limited spontaneous thought and efficient record-keeping for centuries. The need for a cleaner, faster, more reliable writing instrument became increasingly urgent across the globe. Inventors wrestled with leaky designs and slow-drying inks, often failing to create a practical solution. The very act of putting pen to paper was a deliberate, often inconvenient commitment. This universal frustration laid the groundwork for an invention that would redefine personal and professional communication forever. Understanding this struggle reveals why the solution became so powerfully transformative. Enter Laszlo Bíró, a Hungarian newspaper editor frustrated by smudged proofs and time-consuming refills. He observed how quickly printing presses used thick, oil-based ink that dried almost instantly on paper. This spark ignited a brilliant idea. Could a similar quick-drying ink work with a different kind of pen? His initial design struggled, as fountain pens could not manage the viscous, fast-drying ink effectively. The challenge was finding a way to dispense this thick ink smoothly without clogging the tip or drying out too fast. He realized a free-rolling ball at the pen's tip could be the perfect solution, transferring ink directly onto the paper. But that's not the strangest part of his journey. Bíró envisioned a tiny metal sphere, rotating freely in a socket, acting as both a seal and an ink applicator. This innovative ball picked up ink from a reservoir and rolled it onto the writing surface with remarkable precision. The design ensured a consistent flow, preventing both leakage and excessive ink deposition, a common problem for earlier pens. He collaborated with his brother György, a chemist, to formulate the ideal ink viscosity for this novel mechanism. Their combined genius finally cracked the code, transforming a theoretical concept into a tangible reality. They filed their first patent in 1938, marking a monumental step in writing technology. Yet the world was still largely unaware of this quiet revolution brewing. The outbreak of World War II presented an unexpected opportunity for Byró's invention to prove its unparalleled utility. The British Royal Air Force discovered these pens worked perfectly at high altitudes. Unlike leaky fountain pens, pilots could now complete flight logs and navigational charts without worrying about ink spills or pressure changes. This wartime necessity transformed the ballpoint pen from an obscure novelty into a vital military tool. Imagine trying to navigate a bomber with ink splattering across your essential maps. The ballpoint pen solved this critical issue. Its robust design and reliable performance earned it a sterling reputation among those who depended on it most. But an even greater challenge awaited its global adoption. After the war, the ballpoint pen's commercialization began, but not without significant hurdles and fierce competition. American entrepreneur Milton Reynolds quickly recognized its potential and introduced a version to the United States market. His Reynolds rocket famously launched in New York, instantly selling thousands, despite its then exorbitant price. Early models were often unreliable, prone to skipping or leaking, frustrating many initial customers who felt cheated. The quality control was inconsistent, and the manufacturing processes still needed considerable refinement to meet public demand. Many considered it a novelty, rather than a serious replacement for established fountain pens. This skepticism created a fascinating paradox for inventors. Marcel Bitch, a French baron, observed these early market failures and saw an opportunity for true innovation in mass production. He meticulously studied existing ballpoint designs, identifying their flaws and engineering solutions for consistent, affordable quality. Bitch focused on precision manufacturing, creating high-quality, disposable pens at an unprecedented low cost for everyone. His company, Bic, launched its iconic Bic Crystal in 1950, changing the writing landscape forever. The crystal was simple, reliable, and incredibly cheap, making writing accessible to billions worldwide. Suddenly, anyone could afford a pen that simply worked, anytime, anywhere. And then, something truly unexpected happened to our collective memory. The ballpoint pen democratized writing in a way no other instrument had ever achieved before. It moved writing from a specialized, often privileged act into an everyday, universal activity for everyone. Official documents, Personal letters, shopping lists, and quick notes suddenly became effortless to produce. This accessibility profoundly impacted education, enabling students worldwide to take notes rapidly and revise easily. The ease of marking and signing documents also streamlined countless bureaucratic processes across governments and businesses. It transformed how information was recorded and disseminated, leading to an explosion of written communication. This shift quietly shaped the very fabric of society, impacting how we remember and quote history itself. The widespread adoption of the ballpoint pen had profound, often subtle, consequences across various sectors of human activity. It simplified record-keeping for small businesses, enabling accurate accounts without the mess and cost of traditional ink. For artists, it offered a new medium for quick sketches and intricate line work, expanding creative possibilities beyond traditional drawing tools. In journalism, reporters could now jot down notes rapidly in any environment, capturing stories with unprecedented speed and accuracy. This portability and reliability meant that important ideas and observations were less likely to be lost to circumstance. Consider the sheer volume of historical documents, memos, and personal accounts that owe their existence to this simple pen. It empowered individuals to express themselves freely and frequently, turning fleeting thoughts into permanent records. This ease of documentation indirectly contributed to the preservation and proliferation of countless impactful statements. From casual observations to profound declarations, more words were captured and thus had the chance to become famous. The ballpoint pen made the act of writing invisible, focusing attention entirely on the message itself. Its legacy is etched into every signed contract, every student's notebook, and every idea freely committed to paper. Truly, the ballpoint pen changed the very flow of human thought and communication. From a messy inconvenience to an indispensable tool, the ballpoint pen's journey underscores the power of persistent innovation. If you found this fascinating, subscribe for more incredible stories revealing the hidden impacts of everyday objects, and share in the comments which overlooked invention you think changed the world most significantly.